now. This is the top of the little peak up to the south of Springs Mountain. There's the M over there, as you can see. Oh, there's a little climb up here, actually. I think I'm going to go to that little bump over there, too. It looks like this area does get some foot traffic, at least as of, fairly recently, because I do see footprints besides mine. This is a nice little climb. Then again, since I haven't been hiking in about 3 weeks, sometimes you gotta start going up at it. Here's California sagebrush, Artemisia californica. One of the nicest smelling plants I've ever crossed paths with. Very gently rub the foliage, and you get that very, very mentholy, minty aroma. Now, keep in mind, California sagebrush is not a sage. It's not remote. The only relationship it has with sage is that it's a eudicot, in other words, a plant born with 2 seedling leaves. That's about it. It's actually in the sunflower family, the Asteraceae, same family as the sunflowers, same family as a lot of the other common shrubs, like basin sagebrush, the ensalias, or brittle bushes, if you want to call them that. And here's one with a little flower on it, a little bit of flower activity, just starting off. Ensalia farinosa is closely related to the coast brittle bush, or the California Ensalia, Ensalia californica. But besides having grayish green leaves, another way you could tell the difference is the ray flowers are yellow, of course, but the disc florets in the middle are also yellow. California Ensalia, Ensalia californica, which is pretty common closer to the coast. I don't think you'll find it this far inland, but the ray flowers are yellow, which is to be expected, but the disc florets tend to be darker, like brownish or blackish. So that's another way to tell them apart if you're only examining flower details. I'm going to make my way over to this little peaklet here. Doesn't seem like this one gets a lot of traffic either. There's barely a discernible path here. I'm trying to watch my step, make sure I don't step on any wildflowers or animal burrows as I go to this little peaklet here. Let's see what the scene's like up here. Seems to be a lot more chamise up here. Chamise, hoary leaf ceanothus, the Ceanothus crassifolius, Verde crassifolius, like I pointed out earlier, near the summit of Box Springs. Lots of little diminutive wildflowers. I believe those are cryptanthas or popcorn flowers. And the Boraginaceae. Cryptanthas being the genus Cryptantha. Alright. Doesn't look like much of a pathway here. So this is where you just gotta watch your step. Looks like a little animal path up here. It's a pretty nice little summit plateau here too. So this is a little side trip I decided to take, since I'm not going to do the Box Springs Mountains Sugarloaf, which is a little ways to the north of here. I'll just go ahead and go to this little summit plateau, grab a sip of water. I'm starting to get kind of hot up here. The sun's out in full force, and then start heading my way down back to the car, and that'll be it for the hike today. Looks like some hand and foot moves might be necessary to move around some of this. I wonder if there's a benchmark up here. I don't think so. Very lovely up here. Nice peak. There's the other peak I was just visiting. Again, there's the M. And, well, I'll see you along the way for any more interesting finds. Otherwise, I'll be signing off as I hike my way down the mountain. I'll bring another update before I leave. Seems to be a lot of lizards up here. Beautiful up here.